I'm going to do a little extended Your Morning Thought talking about stagnation and getting out of your comfort zone for funsies. Me personally, I am a live performance artist. Don't always get paid to do it, but I do it because it's fun and it challenges me, specifically through open mics or playing music, folk songs, things like that. And other things that I do to get out of my comfort zone is going to the gym and pushing weights. I like to go get tattoos to push myself that way and see how much of pain threshold I have. It's good. It's good, and we talked yesterday about how it creates the endorphins and it makes us feel good. So it really is good to get out of our comfort zones, and something we should really focus on, and something that I'm going to focus on more of in certain areas of my life. And trust me, it may sometimes seem that I have it all together. At least I think I do have somewhat all together, but that could be my big giant ego talking. And really, if somebody were to look at my life, they'd be like, this dude does not have his shit together. It is true. In some areas I don't. I really don't. I thought I did, and for a while I did, and then one thing falls and you go and you gather that up, and another thing falls and you go and gather that up. It's equivalent to a juggling act at some times, at some points. But it's all for fun, and it's all kind of for nothing. But we kind of do it anyway because we're not sure where we're headed, but we definitely know that we're going to die. We're going to perish, and that's part of the what I just got put on my back through the tattoo. It's memento mori, memento vere. Remember that you must die, but remember that you must also live. And on the other side, I have Libertas Optima Rerum, which means above all else, freedom is best. And that's from the William Wallace plaque. And on my grandfather's side, they can trace our roots all the way back to William Wallace. So I thought that was cool. And freedom definitely is one of the top things on my list of things to pursue. And I think for a lot of dudes it is. It's definitely this to have this feeling of freedom. I sought it financially, had it a little bit for a while, headed back in that direction, but definitely the emotional freedom was a long trip, and the mental freedom is a long trip, and it's a constant journey, and sometimes things don't go very well, and we're faced with what we thought we had control of, and well, for sometimes we don't, and that's okay. Those are tests, and if we get through those, then we reach another level and another level in this kind of never-ending game called life. So but in order to reach those new levels, you have to break out of your comfort zone. That's all there is to it. You're not going to achieve anything by laying on your couch and playing video games all day, except for achieving new levels in video games. But really, what did that do in your life? You've collected all these achievements, but you really haven't moved off the couch. And I got caught in that loop for a long time, hours, just sitting around playing video games. And I suppose it was a distraction, and it gave me a sort of a sense of achievement, which is fine. But I'd rather go out and achieve things in real life and meet real life people and do real life things, and that's why I have my little music festival that goes on. And that's why I go out and I travel a lot and I meet new and interesting people and see what they're up to. And, surround yourself with those kinds of people and you'll do amazing things just simply by proxy. Because these are people that can't sit around and, stare at the TV all day. They got to be out doing something. And if you want to follow them, if you want to be their friend, you're going to be out doing stuff too. So it's a lot of fun. This life, for a long time I kind of was a little bit cynical about it. Well, not a little cynical about it. A lot cynical about it. And because I really didn't have too much of a purpose. And I found purpose and lost it, and found it and lost it again. And I don't know, you keep seeking for that thing, and you keep asking for that thing is, why am I here? And eventually it'll come to you, and if it keeps dragging you back, to a certain position in your life, you have to look at all the things you're doing and find out what it is that all these things that you're doing has in common, and within that, I believe you'll find your purpose. And I'm kind of rambling on, so I'm just going to end it here because I got to go to work. Okay?